Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is having a blessed and fabulous day. So it is like 9:38 in the morning. I'm about to start working on my branding for my company, for my bail bonds company, and all of that stuff. So I wanted to do a little bit more girl talk about bougie dick. So, what I meant is like, I want a man who has his self together, who has business about himself, who respects himself, and who will also respect me and my time and not waste my time. So, I play for keeps. I am one who's looking for a true one, not someone who's looking for a one night stand or, whatever. I want someone that I can grow old with and build a life with and, that won't call me a snitch because I'm a cop or I work in law enforcement. And, I tend to date more military and cops these days. And the reason why is because they understand the business that I'm in. They understand why I'm in the business that I'm in. And even more so, they support me in the business that I'm in. And they don't humiliate me for being in the business that I am because they're in the same business that I'm in. So they are in similar businesses that I'm in. So they're not going to call me a snitch because, I have my business that I'm in as a bail bondman and working with law enforcement. And they're not going to make me feel bad about that. And I also, like men who like to have an occasional drink because I'm not going to be called an alcoholic just because I enjoy a drink and you don't. And yes, I also like a man who likes to smoke an occasional cigar or a cigarette because I'm also a smoker. So, it's about knowing your perspectives and knowing who you are and finding someone who complements your lifestyle and the lifestyle that you want and the lifestyle that you're building and the lifestyle that you want for yourself in 2 years, 5 years, 3 years, 10 years, whatever. However, you're reconstructing your life after domestic violence or divorce or like whatever. Like, they call me picky and they keep calling me picky and was sitting there calling me what was it, it was picky, and then saying that I'm a little choosy. I guess I am a little choosy with my lovers. And I think that I have a right to be, as a woman, to be choosy with who I give my body to and to who I choose to build a life with, or who I choose to have fun with. It is my life you're entering. And we're either going to complement each other or we're not going to complement each other. And as a single person, you have a right to be choosy. You don't have to pick the first person that comes along that pays you a little bit of attention. You don't have to go crawling back to your ex every time things don't work out or you get lonely. There are things you can do. Build a sisterhood. Surround yourself with family and other women who understand. Go to your support groups. Go to people who support you. There are, and then a lot of women are plus size and feel like they can't get anybody. There are plus size dating sites for plus size women, for men who just like men and women to meet up, who for men who like plus size women. You know, you can turn your tragedy into your glow up. You can turn that ship around that he's got you sailing into disaster, and by the choices that you make and how you choose to steer your ship. Okay? If he starts to send your ship sideways, it's time to redirect your ship and get back on course. You need a man who compliments you and who supports you and supports what you do for a living and supports what your goals are, supports who you are as a person. If he does not compliment your lifestyle, if he does not compliment your life, if you do not have the same goals, the same interest, and the same end game, and he's not someone you can build a life with, stay away. You don't need a man who doesn't talk well about you. You don't need a man who doesn't support you. You don't need a man who doesn't have similar interests and goals. You don't need a man who wants to be a broke son of a bitch and just have you take care of him. You don't need a man who's just out to ruin your life. Know your worth as a woman and be willing to leave. I will be the first person to tell you, rebuilding your life from the ground up all over again is not easy. It is so damn hard. And it is a struggle. It is a struggle. But it is a struggle worth taking. Because at least you are not in that house getting your face beat the fuck in every single day, looking like shit and feeling like shit, when you could be with a man who loves and respects you and loves and respects your time and will show you what a better man can be. You don't have to stay stuck. Staying stuck is a choice. Staying stuck is a choice, ladies. You don't have to stay stuck. There is help. Know your worth, baby girl. Know your worth and apply it. Know your worth and apply it. And I wish you the best. Stay tuned. We will get through this together. But you got to know you deserve better. God bless you.